She returned from a region where missiles and projectiles were flying.
ホルムズ海峡を通過した出光丸が伊勢湾を北上しています。まもなく名古屋港にある製油所に到着します。
The Idemitsu Maru, having passed through the Strait of Hormuz, is now sailing north through Ise Bay. It is expected to arrive shortly at a refinery in Nagoya port. The crisis began in late February. Following attacks on Iran by the United States and Israel, Iran effectively imposed a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz. As a result, the Idemitsu Maru was stranded in the Persian Gulf. For the next 2 months, the vessel remained trapped in a combat zone until it became the first Japan-bound crude oil tanker to successfully escape the strait on April 28th. The tanker, carrying enough crude oil to cover roughly 1 day of Japan's domestic consumption, completed a journey of approximately 12,000 kilometers before arriving in Japan on May 25th.
出光丸と伊勢湾シーバースが原油を送るためのパイプでつながっています。
A second crude oil tanker is also currently en route to Japan. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump's position on the situation remains unclear. On May 23rd, he posted on social media that the US and Iran were in the final stages of negotiation regarding a proposed agreement to end the war. However, shortly afterward, he posted another message containing just one word. Alongside the post was an illustration depicting the US military bombing an Iranian vessel. Trump also wrote that he had told the US negotiating team not to rush the agreement. The outlook for the Middle East situation remains highly uncertain. Amid ongoing global instability, the impact is now beginning to be felt in Japan as well. Changes are appearing on the shelves of major supermarkets.
このような色付きの容器に入っているお肉ですが、一部商品では白い容器に変更されているということです。
Plastic lids have been partially replaced with simple plastic wrap. As naphtha prices continue to rise, companies are being forced to rethink packaging materials. Manufacturers of products such as chilled Chinese noodles and udon have also redesigned packaging in an effort to keep prices unchanged, despite rising costs. Some companies have reduced expenses by replacing strip-style film packaging with stickers. What can us consumers do?
特に違和感は感じないです。パッケージを変えることによってお値段据え置きしていただける方が助かります。
What can us consumers do? At a recycling plant in Ibaraki Prefecture, efforts are underway to further reduce costs through recycling.
こちらのトレイはもう関東一円のスーパーマーケットさんの店頭で回収されたもの。
Large bags packed with used food trays are brought into the facility. In the Kanto region alone, approximately 9 tons are collected every day.
こちらでは手作業で一つずつ白いトレーと色のついたトレーの選別が行われています。
They sort the white trays from the colored trays manually here, one by one. The collected trays are crushed, washed, and processed, and eventually recycled into new food trays. The factory is operated by a major manufacturer that produces around 12,000 different types of trays and holds roughly 30% of the market share.
自社でリサイクルすることによって再生原料が手に入ります。原油の高騰の影響は比較的低いと。
The company says recycling cuts naphtha usage by roughly half. Currently, about 30% of all trays produced are made using collected and recycled materials.
消費者の方のご協力がないと成り立たない事業なので、ご協力をお願いしたいなというふうに思います。
With no resolution in sight to the situation surrounding Iran, changes in consumer behavior may also become increasingly necessary.